Shrek here, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the new surprise release album dropped by Eminem, Kamikaze. And believe me, this album came as a big shock to everybody. And since the release of last year's album from 2017, Revival, which didn't have the success that M really wanted it to have, being the fact that it was a lot more mainstream, more poppy sounding than some of his previous works. It just didn't chart very well, and it didn't do very well for him. And he specifically was getting kind of like a little angry at some of like the fans, some of the people and everything, talking about just how he's getting old, that he's just kind of like washed up, and that his career is pretty much over, that it's time for him to retire from rapping. And a lot of this anger just built up in him, and from all that anger about how he feels just about everything, just so much emotion just built up, and we get this album, Kamikaze. He is talking to a lot of the fans, to a lot of other rappers that are like destroying rap and everything, like some of the mumble rappers, like Lil Yachty and such, other rappers as well that he just talks about, but like Machine Gun Kelly. But otherwise, just in general, this album was just a big surprise reveal, and just he just let go on this album completely, which is quite interesting, and I can definitely say it is a lot better than Revival, and this is an album that we as the fans have been waiting for him to drop for quite a while now. And he definitely delivers with this album. There are many good top hitters that really just hit you. Start off with the first two tracks, The Ringer and Greatest, for example. Both these songs are just coming straight off with just pure fire, pure anger, just letting everything out. And he really brings his A game on these two songs, which is good. It's what exactly we needed. And just the way his flow comes off, he really delivers on every single level with these first two songs. Coming from there, we get a few other tracks like Lucky, and then we get the skits with Paul, his manager, calling him, telling him pretty much that, is this really what you're gonna do? Just because people didn't like your album Revival, you're really just gonna do this album, release it and everything, and then after this album, because people didn't like that, are you just gonna release Kamikaze 2, and that it's a slippery slope that will lead nowhere if you're actually gonna do this. But then you lead into the song Normal out of that, and then after Normal, we also get another skit with Eminem calling his manager back and everything, saying, hey, yes, I'm doing this and everything, why don't you answer your phone? And that pretty much he found one of these Yahoo people or whatever, and that he's gonna go really tell them and everything just because the guy hated on the album so much and everything. But I like these little inclusions of these skits and everything. Like we used to get some of those like Paul, his manager, skits and everything on previous albums, like for example the Eminem show and Encore and all that. So it's nice to see some of that stuff coming back and everything, which was really cool and really nice to see. But then we also do get some other good hit songs that I would say, because a lot of these songs are a lot more memorable already than a lot of the songs from Revival. Like for example, I said The Ringer, Greatest, and then we also get the song Fall and even Stepping Stone. Stepping Stone is dealing with the topic and everything from even Eminem's old rap group behind D12 and everything, and pretty much almost like an apology and everything for going solo after that and working on his solo career and everything, while everybody else from D12 really just kind of like didn't go anywhere and everything. But that's what Stepping Stone is focusing on, and I really like that refrain that leads into the main hook and everything, and just how it delivers. It sounds very reminiscent of some older Eminem, which is what I like about this song. And it just has a good sound and style to it that will definitely keep me coming back to this song quite a bit. And then following this song, the next song I really wanted to talk about as well was Fall. This song was definitely something that I wasn't sure how I felt about at first, especially with that main chorus. That main chorus was being sang by Justin Vernon, and just the way that goes that way, that just the way the chorus is sung, it just almost didn't sound appealing at first. But the more I heard it and everything, it started to sound a lot better. And I definitely have grown on that chorus part itself, but the verses are just so fire and everything. Eminem just calling out, just going off. His flow is great, it's crazy, straight fire throughout most of this album. But other than that song, I do want to talk about the two songs that I don't really care for on this album. First one being Nice Guy. This song I can straight up say for sure I do not like this song. Nice Guy, there's the way the chorus and everything is, it's just kind of like, it's super cringeworthy. I have a hard time listening through this song. It's a good thing it's a pretty quick song, and it will just bypass and go through pretty quickly, because otherwise I would skip it right away. Like it's good. Like I said, it's good that it's a very short song compared to some of the songs on the album, but there's no words that can explain how I feel about this song. It's just the chorus itself. It's not catchy. I will never sing that chorus out in public to anybody. It's just no. But leading out of that, we get into just a basic average song. Almost sounds like something that could have been on Revival, called Good Guy. And Good Guy, I can say, is definitely better than Nice Guy, but it's still nothing special. Like, I like and I understand the concept behind these two songs, Nice Guy and Good Guy, how they're talking about M's relationships and everything, and just how he feels and everything. Like, it's a good concept that he's trying to put into these songs, but the way he delivers on these tracks just isn't good quality in my opinion. It's very lacking, especially in Nice Guy, but on Good Guy, it's a little better, but it's still nothing special and nothing memorable. But there's only one more track I wanted to talk about, and it's the final track on the album, titled Venom, from the original motion picture. Now, if you guys don't know already, there is a new movie in the Sony Marvel universe sorts of thing called Venom, which is about the symbiote that bonds with Peter Parker and everything from the Spider-Man 3. and you got to see a lot of that, what Venom was there, but in this case it's a little different. It's taking place elsewhere. Venom symbiote has not bonded with Spider-Man, it's bonded with the well-known Eddie Brock first. But either way, I don't want to get into all that nerdy stuff right now. I'm talking about the song, but the song is definitely for the movie that's coming out this fall. It's a song that can't just be criticized for being an Eminem song. You have to put it into a little bit of context of what the movie is and how well it would fit also into the movie. And I can definitely say that after analyzing the song and doing this, I can definitely say it's a pretty good quality song. It fits that vibe and environment of what I feel like the movie will come about and feel like. And definitely Eminem on this song just sounds good throughout, and just throughout that chorus, how he's just kind of like saying Venom and everything, and throughout that chorus it's very interesting and intriguing that it just keeps you coming back to that song. And by the end of this song on the album, you definitely feel like you want to go back and re-listen to this album, Kamikaze, which is a really good thing, because otherwise, if that album would have ended on Good Guy, I probably wouldn't have had as much of a replay factor as I would have thought. But that's all the songs I wanted to talk about. If I had to give this album a rating, I would definitely give it a strong 7.5 out of 10. And just how this album came about, just being the fact that it was such a surprise and everything, really questioned a lot of people, and whether or not M was done or not. Is he gonna come out with another album? What's gonna happen next? We don't know, but I'm hoping that if he does come out with another album, that it's probably gonna be his last. And because he is 48 years old, he's getting to the point where he almost really should retire, but at the same time, will he? That's all up to him, and I'm not gonna try to stop him or anything from continuing his career if he really wants to do that. If he enjoys what he does and he wants to keep going, let him keep going. But I feel like because of what happened with Revival and everything, his quality might be diminishing a little bit here and there. So, but like I said, that's all up to him. That's all I have to say about Eminem and Kamikaze. Please let me know what you think of the album in the comment section down below. Do you think Eminem should retire? Do you think he should release another album? Let me know in that comment section as well. And don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video.